Alright guys, new pull count video today for Wuthering Waves as we just entered the start of the F2P version update. Now the big question is, how many ASTRITES can we get completely free to play before Lucilla and Kartefia's run banner that are going to be dropping by very soon? In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how many pulls you can earn in the first few weeks of this update, because to think about it, we're only 30 days away until 3.5. We'll be counting all the limited time events, frequent rewards, and game content, and pretty much break down every source. Comment down below. For those who pulled on the Subcription collaboration banners, let me know the results down below. But alright, with that, let's not waste any time and get into it with the new pull count for 3.4. So first, let's start with the most consistent source of ASTRITES, the daily missions. We can count by starting from today up until the Lucilla and Kartefia banner drops. So to be more specific, Lucilla is coming out on the 13th, which is very soon. It's going to be in about 4 days. And then we got Kartefia on the 18th, which is the week after. So back to back in next 2 weeks, we're getting new banners. A bit less than 2 weeks, but for this video, I'm going to count the ASTRITES we can obtain for the first few weeks. So let's say up to 2 to 3 weeks, we can do 20 days. Since we can obtain 60 ASTRITES per day just by doing our dailies. Completing your dailies every single day gives us around 1200 ASTRITES. That's already about 7.5 pulls free to play just from logging in and doing your daily task. Now of course, as I always say, the daily pull count gets a lot higher. If you have the LUNITE sub, you'll gain an extra 90 ASTRITES per day on top of your dailies, which is an extra 1800 ASTRITES, but that's almost 11 pulls just from the LUNITE benefits alone. And for those who do not have it, don't worry. If you want a chance at a LUNITE sub giveaway on the channel, we're about to hit 41k subscribers, and then once we do, I'll pick someone from this video, and all you need to do to enter is be a subscriber, like, and leave a comment on this video. But now let's keep going and continue counting the free to play stuff. And if you guys want to save up on LUNITES for the hype upcoming banners, check out this website called ENJOYGM. ENJOYGM offers discounted in-game top-ups for your favorite games, especially Wuthering Waves, with prices up to 20% off. The top-up process is also really simple. All you need is your UID and server, and you'll receive the LUNITES directly to your account within just a few minutes. They also provide 24/7 customer support and support global payment options, and they also have excellent reviews on the Trustpilot website, so feel free to check it out. It's safe and reliable. I've personally tried it myself. You can also apply the 8% off discount for new users to save even more on top up. So if you want to save on LUNITES, check out the link in the description and pinned comment down below. So we counted the dailies and the LUNITE bonus, but we also have brand new main quest. So the new main quest will give us 200 per quest. We just got the new quest for the Subcription collaboration once we enter the 3.4 update, but we're getting a second one, which will be around 4 days from now. Once the Lucilla banner drops, we're getting the other main quest around her, which means 200 each. We gain an extra 400 ASTRITES from completing the new quest. Alright, now it's time for the limited events that will boost our pull count even higher. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the Wuthering Wave update content. Now I did a full breakdown on the entire patch, including the limited collab pulls in my other video. For this video, let's just count the ASTRITES specifically for the first few weeks of this patch. So going over to the limited events here, I'm going to start with the events that are already inside the game right now, like this one right here, the Depths of Elusive Realm Dream Chasers event. This is available starting right now, and we have about 800 ASTRITES we can obtain from this event. So really good. 800 is a premium amount. We also have this one, which is going to come out very soon on the 11th. So in about 2 days from now, we're getting this new event, Star Torch Racing Rerun. This leisure event, and it shouldn't take too much time, and you can obtain around 500 ASTRITES from completing this event, and a bunch of bonus materials. We got the Dreams of Azure Sky event. This is coming out, I believe, the day Kartefia run comes out. So this is kind of like the second phase of the patch. And we have confirmation that this event is a 7-day login event, where over time you can obtain up to 300 ASTRITES free to play. So these are the events we're getting for the next few weeks. Not a lot. We do have double drop events, but I believe that's going to be it for events giving us ASTRITE. If I go to the collab section here, so yeah, the collab section mostly giving us collab pulls, which is not really that good for those who are purely saving up on let's say if you're saving up for 3.5 or Lucilla, Cartifia, then these events right here won't be much help. We do have this one right here, which we got as well, the Matrix Reform. So this one is coming out a bit later on the 25th, and that's going to be 400, so we can add that to the pull count as well. And this, the Night City Roaming, this is stuff I already talked about, like the new quest, the Starpunk quest giving us 200. I already counted that, but we do have the Trials event for Lucy and Becca, and a Nightmare challenge for Adam Smasher. So this is some extra stuff for those who really want the Astrites. We have the Trials for Lucy and Becca, but remember, we'll also be getting the Trials for both Lucilla and Cartifia, so we can add 80 Astrites for the Trials. And then we have the new Nightmare challenge, which will give us another 120 Astrite, and the Milestone challenge as well, which is the extra 120. Not a lot, but we can still add it to the pull count video. So all of this right here with the Trials for Lucilla and Cartifia, this is going to give us 330 Astrite. We got the Matrix Reform, add the extra 400. Then we got, if I go down here, we got the Depths of the Elusive Realm, can add the extra 800. Then we got the Star Trek Racing, another 500. We got the Dreams of Azure Sky, another 300 to the pull count, making the total remaining from events 2,340 Astrite, which is unfortunately not a lot, especially for players who aren't really interested in Starpunk and we're just saving up for future banners or wanted to pull for Lucilla and Cartifia. There's a bit less Astrite than usual, but we have more limited pulls because of the collab currency that they're giving out, up to 30 pulls free to play over the entire duration of 3.4. But in terms of Astrite, it's not looking too great. But we still have a few more things to count for this video, and that is going to be the endgame content. So we have a few endgame resets coming out very soon in the next few weeks. First mention is the Wuthering Waves. We just got a reset for it, which means you'll get an extra 800. And then on July 6th, in 26 days, that is going to be the next reset, where you can gain another 800. So that's definitely going to stack up. Next up, we got the TOA. The next TOA reset is going to be on June 22nd. So a few days after we get the Cartifia banner, we'll be getting the reset for TOA, which means you'll get an extra 800 Astrite from this one as well, which is pretty good. And the last mention is the Fantasies of 1,000 Gateways that provides about 160 Astrites per week. Let's say we count it for 3 weeks, then we can get another 460 Astrites from completing this mode weekly. So the end game giving us a decent amount, but with that, now let's do a final pull count of everything we just went over in this video, with how many Astrites you can obtain free to play for the next few weeks of 3.4. Alright, so as a completely free to play player, you can obtain up to 7,000 Astrites completely free to play for the first few weeks of 3.4. I counted everything we can do in a range of the next 20 days, but the patch is still 30 days, so if you complete the dailies and a few extra stuff by the end of the update, your entire pull count for the entire update will look a bit higher. But for now, this is pretty much most of the stuff we can do for the entire patch because it's such a shorter duration, and they really focused more on collab pulls instead of Astrites for this collab, which unfortunately makes it a bit low. Usually when I do this type of videos, for example, when I did the part 1 pull count for the 3.3 update, it was over about 15,000 Astrites. This is nearly half. So unfortunately, some bad news for some of you guys, especially for those who do not really care about the collab. But these are mostly funds you can use on Lucilla and Cartifia banners. But yeah guys, that is the pull count video for today. If you guys want an update on the pull counts, feel free to like the video, subscribe to notifications to not miss out on the next ones, because I'll do an updated one once we get into the middle of the update for how many equip we can get until 3.5, which will be adding more stuff that we can do by the end of the update. But for now, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.